It's springtime here in the north, and we finally got our first gorgeous afternoon. I intentionally took some time off of work to get on that and go for a ride. Knowing that it's been parked for the winter, I was sure to get up early and hook up the battery charger. The little light on the charger said the battery was charged, and lo and behold, I stopped working, I sat on the bike, and she won't fire. The battery will barely turn the motor over once and just won't start it. So this video with Fixing Stuff with Jeff is how to replace a motorcycle battery. First step on this bike, this happens to be an older Kawasaki Vulcan, but it's going to be the same basic steps. You find the battery, you take it out, disconnect it, get a new battery, slam it in the reverse order. So here it is. In this bike, I got to take off the seat. The keyhole to take off the seat is right there. Easy enough. I have to take off this side panel. The battery is actually, you can see the positive terminal here. There's just a small bracket holding the battery in. I've done this before. The battery slides out the side, and I'll show you as we go. The side panel is off. It just had these two plastic push pins as well as a Phillips head screw on the bottom, so I popped off the side panel. This is the bracket I mentioned a moment ago. The bracket is simply held on with two 8mm bolts, so I'll remove the bracket. I'll remove the positive terminal, which looks like be about a 10mm. Slide it out. I'll get the negative 10mm on the other end as it slides out, and I'll be back. Okay, I took the bracket off here. Just gonna let it hang down. Probably shouldn't let it hang on the wires, but I've done this before. I took off the positive battery terminal, slide it out. There's the negative. I can't get that with only one hand, so I'm going to turn the camera off, take off the negative, and drop the battery out. I made a quick trip out. I got a new replacement at AutoZone. Advanced Auto Parts didn't carry one in stock, so that's just a quick little plug there. Here's the battery. I made sure that the negative and the positive were on the correct side. And we'll simply yeah, I can't do this single-handed, but it slides into here. We grab the negative, put it here. We grab the positive, we put it here. We'll put the clamp back on, and we'll fire it up. Well, there's the negative terminal all snugged up. Now I can slide the battery in. Some of these batteries have a little exhaust. It's just a little tube hanging out the right side of the bike. There is a little rubber tube that'll let it drain out onto the ground if necessary. This particular battery doesn't have it, so I didn't bother hooking up the tube. So now I'm going to hook up the positive terminal here, which by miracle of the pause button I've now done. I'll finagle the boot over as much as I can. It's not a perfect fit, but I know I've owned this bike a long time. There's no danger of it touching any metal there. I'm going to reattach this with the two 8mm bolts that I took out, and I'll be back in a moment. Now the bracket's back in, and before I put the side cover back on and the seat back on, I am going to find the keys and start her up. Moment of truth, I did find the keys. I had set them down somewhere. Alright, it's on. I already have the choke on. Isn't that beautiful? That's just beautiful. So I'm going to put the side cover back on with the Phillips head, pop the seat back on, and I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.